Hello, greetings. My name's Martha,
I'm Rachael.
and we are here to give a little insight into hidden disabilities or long-term health conditions and how you can be supported at the University of Nottingham. So there's a scheme in the university that we've introduced called the Sunflower Lanyard Scheme. It's a thing throughout the UK, so it signifies that you have a hidden disability and that you may need extra help.
I'm a third year physiotherapy student and I have an autoimmune disorder.
I am a second year zoology student and I have a different autoimmune disorder amongst other things, mainly relating to digestive issues.
Woo!
Yay!
So, when I applied to do physio at the University of Notts, I was told I needed to have an occupational health review before I would be allowed on the course, which was actually terrifying at the time and ended up being probably one of the best things that the course has given me and the uni has given me, because through the occupational health review they allowed me onto the course and basically gave the university a list of provisions that I needed for to go forward. So I was given a laptop, I was given a printer so that I wouldn't have to be going to the library to be printing uni work. I was given a load of really cool resources. Yeah, and training on how to use these different gadgets. So that was really, really good. And taxi fare for the university so that I could get from home to placements to uni without it breaking the bank, which was really, really useful.
So I now have a support plan in place. So I mentioned to my tutor the problems I was having and he said, go get a support plan. So I talked to the disability liaisons at Cherry Tree Lodge. It's like an extenuating circumstances form that's in place all the time. So the university knows the problems I have and what they may face. And so if I miss a lab, I don't have to jump through all the EC hoops. I can then just be sorry, you already know. So it's a really good way of the university supporting you in just giving you the assurance that it's not the end of the world.
I think something that's important to say though is the university is fantastic in giving you support, but you have to be your own advocate to go and get it.
Oh, absolutely.
And so, if I hadn't have been upfront about having an autoimmune disorder before I went to university, obviously they wouldn't know, so I wouldn't have been given all of the wonderful things that they've given me, and if you hadn't have thought I need to speak to someone about this, they wouldn't have put this plan in place. So it's really important to advocate for yourself, and then other people from the university then become your advocates.
About alternative exam arrangements. So again, there's nothing too big that they can accommodate. There's so many different things in exams. I use a computer because of joint problems, and I have 15-minute rest breaks for every hour.
Yeah. So
at any time I can just say, can I have a little step outside, a little breather?
Yeah. On my course where you're doing more sort of practical based exams, I'm allowed, I get given extra time, which I don't always use because I'm ready to get out as soon as it starts. But
it's at your freedom.
Yeah, it's at my freedom, so if I need it, it's there. I guess we both have very different exams on our courses. So for mine, I have a lot of placements, and being on a work placement when you have a health condition is really, really scary. And as I've gone through university, now I'm in my third year, I've kind of worked out the best way that I find doing that, and that is just being open and upfront about my health from the start, because if you don't ask, you won't get. That's what I've found.
And people are more than ready to help and support you. That's what I've learned, is that if you just ask, you'll be given a list of numbers and things you can call and just reach out to people.
I would say be selfish, and if you need something, ask for it. If you need to go to bed early and your housemates, don't feel guilty that you're leaving your housemates downstairs because you need to go to bed, or don't feel bad because you need your extra time in your exams. Be selfish with what you need.
You have it because you need it.
Yeah.
And also just taking care of yourself and relaxing doesn't necessarily have to be isolating yourself.
Yes.
So obviously talk to your housemates, but if you're in hall and you maybe don't know anyone in your hall, there are so many societies and they're not all active or require anything specialist. Like
there's the tea one where they go and do like tea stops where you can go and drink tea.
I know there's just because I've been thinking about knitting, there's a knitting society, I think. There's a cake society, so they go and eat cake. So I suppose a message we really want to get out there is to not be afraid or worried about taking time out to self-care, just to relax, because there is a tendency with so much going on at university to put yourself at a very high standard and to keep doing things even when it may be at a detriment to your health, whether it be physical or mental.
Just say no.
Just say no.
Just say no. If you don't want to go on that night out, just say no.
Yeah.
If, you are really, really struggling with the assignment that you've been given, go in and don't say no, but
no, I just don't want to do it. Just say no to education.
University can be a wonderful, wonderful experience, but it's tiring and it's hard. And when you've got other things coming at you from every angle, just, give yourself that time out, give yourself that break. If you need to have a day to just lie in bed and gather your thoughts, the university's not going to judge you. You don't have to be doing what everyone else is doing. Comparison is the thief of joy, and if you do have any sort of health condition or any condition that kind of makes life a little bit harder, then don't be comparing yourself to the people who don't have these problems. I know everyone's going through stuff, but
it's important not to put yourself at that standard.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can't reach that, and that's okay.
If it does get to a point when you're at university where actually your health is taking over, you feel like you're struggling in your modules, you're struggling with exams, everything just feels a little bit too hard, you can take time out. And the university are really, really good. So if you need to take a term out, or say you need to put the year on hold, they can do that. Or say if you need to go home for a little while, I know that you can to an extent work remotely. They've got a lot of resources online that you can access, so you don't have to feel guilty about the days that you miss, if you do need to miss days, or if it just feels too much and you need to stay in bed.
It's important to remember that not everyone's university experience is the same.
Yeah.
So I have a friend who's done a 3-year degree in 5 because that's what was right for her. You don't have to feel pressured to do the normal path.
No.
You just got to saunter along and do your own thing.
And that's the thing, is some people do saunter, some people meander, some people run. Like, it really doesn't, you just can't compare.
Yeah. So that's it from us. I hope that you find all the resources you need in the description, and I hope that you enjoyed this video, found it a little bit useful. It's been a pleasure. Goodbye.
Bye.